is loading. It is taking some time to load. Okay, it is going down, 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 and down. Okay, I will say this is at -20 or something. Yeah, now it is okay. So, the thing that I was doing is like it is not also complete stripes. These are like two triangles. We need a skewed rectangle. So what again I'm doing wrong? Well, welcome to debugging and all. So okay, this gap is not consistent. I think it is 3 by 2 cross gap. 1.5 cross gap. What the hell is this? Cross 40 is giving the right thing. I think the gap here is 0.5 somehow. Now it is 0, but it won't be 0. I'm sure for that. But okay, let's leave the gap thing. We know that it will be the general total gap of bit by 2, so we don't need this. I don't know why I was telling you this stuff. Because I will say it is 40 plus 20, 60. This is much better. Okay, the only problem here is only problem here is this whole thing. So we have 4 coordinates here. Again, we have to debug this thing up. It's going to x1 coordinate, then y1 coordinate, then x2 coordinate, then y2 coordinate. Then it is going to x3 coordinate to y3 coordinate. Okay, x3 is going, I think it will go to first x4 coordinate, then to y4 coordinate, then to x3 coordinate, then to y3 coordinate. It must move in clockwise direction. Yeah, this is amazing stripes you are getting. So now one more issue is what I want to do is I think it's not good consistent. What I'm right. Mm, this thing has I'll change the gap a bit. That's the only thing I can do now. This looks pretty consistent. I'm just resizing the window. Yeah, this thing looks pretty consistent. Uh, can we do it better? Well, this looks much better, but what I think is if we increase this 2 bar size and decrease the big rectangle size, then I think we can do much better. Like, let's say we want this as, but again, that the issue here is you should change the or everything's value. Like, is 20 20 20 20 20. So that's why we always should use variables. Like a small change in one place, it won't reflect, it will reflect in every other place. So what I'm going to do now is let's have some variable here, like bar width. Let's call it as bar width or bar height. A simple thing as bh. on the big thing, and this is 30. Okay, now this will be y plus 40, this will be y plus 2 cross ph. Yeah, this will be 200 minus 2 cross bh. Okay, one thing, and. So what we are learning here is every time ph what the hell, okay, a bit not doing it right, cross less. Okay, anyways, we'll come up to later. That's why you should always use a variable. You can whatever means the other variable can have. Like, here you have to say that so another thing that I missed is this formula, right? I'm not pretty much sure, but first page. I'll go with this. This looks much better. Or like 2 cross ph ph by 4 or straight. I can say ph by 4. Yeah, this looks much better. I'll use this one. So yeah, 30 is the angle. We can also change the angle here, right? We can change a lot of stuff. Once we declare a proper variables, we can change only the variables and it will reflect to all the places. Look, now this thing looks much better. Now, do we need to do something else? We need see another thing. Okay, generally, what uh, these things have either have a square or a rectangle. It's mostly a trapezoid or something, having three pillars in it. Which one I'll try? I'll try this one. This is much simpler. Oh yeah, I can try this thing out. Just have it at a zero direction and just have three white pins here. Which I will use three white pins here, and I will draw a complete black thing. What I will do is I wanted to take the whole window space and height. So last final thing what I need is I've drawn stripes, I've drawn bars, I've drawn the big rectangle. Only thing what I need is class folder or something. Uh, Patch. I'll call it patch. I think it's kind of a folder kind of thing, but let's call it as a patch. Constructor. We don't need. We need only to draw. Um, First thing is how we're going to go. We have to do a black effect. Let's pass the x and y coordinates, right? X and y and the width and height. I can take it as 40 for each. Yeah, it is a square, right? So let's pass on the width or the size. I don't need semicolon. Semicolon I don't need. Y is equal to y. This x is x is equal to x. This is y is equal to y. And the size is equal to size. So let's draw this thing out. Fill style will be black. We'll fill it black color. We'll fill this thing up by fill the red. Let's draw this that right angle the trapezoid thing, right? I think we can do that. Begin the path. Then we have to move to this dot x, this dot then this dot y. Then we have to move to the middle point of that square, like on the half of the to half of that thing. We want the square side to be something, and we want it to have a line, to draw a line from the xy coordinates and to the this dot x plus this dot size by 2 to get the midpoint of the square and to this dot y starting of the square. Then to the line to the rightmost bottom, the right bottom part of the square. Take this dot x plus this dot size, this dot y plus this dot size. Okay, we are done. Then line, and then we have to draw the line to the bottom left part of the square. That is this dot x plus this dot y plus this dot size. then context of fill. Then we will draw the 3 circles also. The fill style will be white. And to do that also we need to begin the path. We have to draw an arc to draw the circle. The first will be like 110 will be from 110. It will be from the uh, it will be like it will be from x and y. It will be a distance of x size by 10 and size by 10. So it will be like center will be so size by 10 plus y plus size by 10. Size by 20 will be the radius. But here this will be this dot x plus this dot size plus this dot y plus this dot size. Lot of work. I'll just copy and paste the other thing. Other two circle, I just copy and paste this code. Now we must specify a starting angle and ending angle for the arc. Starting angle and it will be in radians. So the starting angle is 0. The ending angle is 360 degrees, which is in radians. It is 2 cross lambda pi. That is 2 times of pi. I'll just fill it. Generally, if you are able to put in some algorithm or something to draw this, it will be much better. Similarly, it will be like in a, we'll say this 9 cross, and this will be also 9 cross. It will be like size by 10. It will be size by 10 from the ending point, from that ending point, ending x and ending point coordinates, and so this will be only 1 by 10 from the bottom lip part, only size by 10 from the bottom lip part. So yeah, we are done drawing this circle. This editor is not that good. You won't get the flexibility which you used to get in the editor which I installed in your computer. 1, 2, 3. I think you are done. This just in the end point, like just have an object. Let's have an object for it, and let's then patch. Right? We'll have a patch. Now let's have an object here. I will say the size is what was the size we are having? It's 2 cross ph. Same thing we have to paste here also, and change dimensions of object on resize, which is called on resize. Draw. Patch.draw, we are drawing the patch and it's not coming. Okay. I think there's small error or something. badge is not that important anyway, so I'll just debug this thing out because I promise that I have to do this exercise. I don't think there will be some issues, but let me just refresh this thing out. Save, then just refresh this thing out. Okay. So come on, man, just load it now. Net is a bit slow in my side. So I here we don't have patch. So I think we follow this thing. Here it has a patch of that trapezoid shape. I get loaded when like I'm waiting forever. So let me beforehand let me tell you what I did in this day. Let me take a better go to a better take a better editor. I'll open my atom editor and take okay. What do I press here? Okay, I got that from interview. So I have opened my automator here and now let me paste the whole code. Yeah, it is much better here. I'm not sure how many lines I put now. I coded 128 lines. So let me tell you. So let me like walk through some of the portion that I skipped a bit. Like the portion I skipped to explain a bit. That is of this bar thing. Okay, we have this context or say and this context or restore. So what it does is like in between this tool and whatever we write, it won't be reflected on the context after we leave the context dot restore method thing. So what I mean is we are till now we are saving the state of the context. Here we are saving the state of the context. Okay, so we translated this. If the context, suppose the context is in this for it is in x, it is in x 0 comma 0. We are translating it to x comma y. So what we are doing is we are moving the context like we are slightly translating the context from this position 0 comma 0 to x comma y position. Okay, now the canvas will start from x comma y thing. So suppose we have drawn something at 100 comma 100 position, it will be drawn now to 100 comma 100 plus x to 200 plus y to 200 plus y. So and then we are rotating this thing. but we are translating and rotating the canvas and all, but we do after this, but we want to draw some other it will also like have an impact on the other objects which we don't want to translate or rotate. So what we are going to do, we have to restore to that point before it was translated and rotated. So here we are saying, so suppose the state of the context, so where is it? Oh yeah. Suppose the state of the context before the saving method is A. I call it A. We are translating and rotating it, and we have changed to B. So here it is B. But if you want to draw, we want to draw some other objects on the state when the state is A. So what we are going to get to the state A. Since we have saved it to say state A, to the state A, so we will tell it to when we are calling restore, then it will give us state A. So whatever that we have done, whatever things we have done to convert it to state B, we won't get that. Since we are calling restore, it will get us to that state before calling save. So pretty easy stuff. So to rotate and translate anything, to rotate anything with from in this middle point, we have to translate that thing on a whole canvas to that to its middle point. Then if you rotate, then it will give, and then if you call restore, then we'll get an effect that it is rotating around its middle point. So pretty easy stuff and all. I just save it, cancel. Yes. Yes. So where is my thing? Anything is not loading now here. What? Yeah, I think it's loading now. The patch is the only thing that is left. I have to debug that patch part. Let me see, inspect. If there is some issue with the patch also, it won't draw. There isn't any issue. So it's this. So what we want in patch is it must be. The style is this. This is like right. Okay. I think this thing is fine, but where is the issue? Should be somewhere here. I'm not able to get. Issue. I need the issue. Somehow I need the issue. I have to like. I don't. I'm not able to find the issue here so far. I'm unable to find the issue. What is happening here? Nothing is happening. So why it is not drawing? This is a minor issue, I think. Okay, okay, okay. Let me put some console statement here. I'm not sure it's calling this part or not. Drawn a patch. Oh god, this is like way time taking. It's been called, but I am not checking. Maybe shall I close this thing? Yeah, I can close this thing, then also I